Listen, it's like I've got a bad mind with a good heart. If you're a friend of mine, just know that I will treat you well. I learned that friends with friends are enemies aren't friends at all. So if my enemies aren't yours, then it's a different turn. Like, well, I couldn't let betrayal run. I just set fire to the bridge and watch it burn to pieces. It will be effortless, I can't stand no disrespect. To then put money on your head because of many reasons. That's one, because of pride, and two, I guess the Niger-vin. And many lessons learned, and due to many fucking reasons, fuck this loyalty. If anybody crosses me, then black nights wait like I was trying to have you checkmate. Girls want a piss take, fuck you and your best mate. Fuck whatever they say. They were online trying to bury me in disgrace. Like, what do you want from me? Is it attention on my presence that you clearly seek? Now I'm a prick, man, what a piss take. I pray to God I never settle with a mistake or a chatty friend. Girls on Instagram screaming I'm a hypocrite, but then they may be right, cause I don't make sense. I guess that makes me senseless. I tell my little brother violence isn't worth it, then I'll turn up to a party with a cutter for my vengeance. I mean, I'm reckless, you man gotta get this. This beef thing's long, but don't ever get it twisted. A sense of violation, then a lot of man are victims. I don't like no problems, my ego's set up different, so I'll plot revenge. I know revenge can only ever bring many dramas. That night could have brought many dramas. I took my problems, then I faced it all in black armor. Tools to make a snitch dance like a snake charmer. And yes, I kissed karma, but before I make a scene, I'm searching every block. Metal in my hand, you would've thought that I was Slipknot. Searching for a dickhead, and that dickhead better slip not. And now this spot's hot, my palms holding sweat again. I'm getting nervous now, dark thoughts sinking in, my heart beats racing quick. I'm seeing many shades of red in the midst of things. I'm gripping tight onto a flicky. If this nigga slips, I'm hoping that he slips up, because my style and respect is what I lift up. Like Jehovah's Witness, we're doing door to door. The neighbors watching us, I'm saying don't make it personal, but someone on this block violated, so it's personal. The time's fading fast, I'm looking crazy now. I know it isn't right, but couldn't let the problem slide. So I'm asking you, don't judge me for this fucking ride. And mad thoughts, so I never smile, cause like a bunch of touched nerve, disrespect just makes me sensitive. I need to handle things, I've said enough times, but please someone teach me management. You have to understand I can't be drawn out by any dickhead on the chatty ting. Like how embarrassing, and the little things do bother me. Like I'll still give a man smoke, cause his missus seems to trigger me. Then she can catch flames like Miss Everdeen. Trust me dad, this smoke is free. And a lot of things do make me sick, like I've seen treason, and I ain't talking history. I mean I lost before I won, so what the fuck is victory? Feelings of dad's death, I couldn't ever lift it. Blame, I only shift it to all the corporates, that's the closest ones. Go and suck your mum, fuck you and your broken son. Listen, ooh. And as the night went, I never clocked the guy ever, but moves were getting clocked on a baiting. Dressed in all black, you would've thought that we were agents. Armed and dangerous, hoodies looking shady. And I'm still waiting, goosebumps parading. Throwing peace signs to what they feel like is the rest of me. Pride remains still deaf for me, makes him my bride. Cause a sign of violation, we ain't letting it slide. Look, I heard he's onto me, I don't even know the kid. He ain't on eye, he just gassed by the people there. What the fuck is fear? I dance around with death so evil I could always hear. Now young G's now seem to be worse, cause a bit of confrontation gets the itching to burst. They're getting you first for all the talk you ever had done. And if you ever think they're joking, things will really get fun. And I can't even blame them. I know just what it's like when you're young, pissed and riled up. Problems don't slide unless you slide with your mask up. Hot-headed, and I don't care when my guy's done. Listen, see my soul stressed, hence why I ain't sleeping right. It's like I'm holding on to pieces of the peace I had, because you never notice joy onto your face and grief. Losing peace and finding out what sorrow is can make you understand just what death can bring. And from the largest of it all down to the subtle things, you couldn't understand my world and what my battle brings. Like man, I've slayed demons and also captured thieves, yet I can't understand this life of what it is. You ever felt like there was more to life than what you live? What do you seek? Have you found out what it really is? I prayed for guidance, understand this path has made me this. It's fearful inside your mind, are you mindful of fear? That's one dark fruit I couldn't ever be. Easy to be a saint with all the evil far, but face the sacrifice, you find out who you really are. Or still the question is, you find out who you're meant to be. And not to mention, are you playing safe or taking risks because you're regretting things? It's nothing but the quickest way to jealousy. I hope you remember this, I hope you remember me. And brother, if I make it, I just hope that you don't envy me, because the major thing is working for our legacy. Cause see the future we can never see. so I'm grafting off what's left of me. Now man are more than jealous, them man are envious. There's evidence of bad blood in many friends, and evident there's bad blood in good hearts. If wild minds ain't tamed right, bare problems start. The problem is, the problem's here, they never cease. So when I couldn't breathe, I blamed it on the hold of me. No, I ain't settling for jewels when I put energy in everything I've ever dreamed. I'm working endlessly, but it's crazy how your plans may never go to plan. So when I plan my life, do I just keep an open plan? I know a broken man who doesn't know he's broken, man. So when the healer came, he never knew to show the man. Now I'm still juggling a handful of stress, and my back against the wall has brought me right to the edge. So if you stab me in my back, I'll bring you right to the edge. If it's a pagan or a friend, I just couldn't care less now. I think I struggle with keeping my emotions tamed. So with the tension that I feel, I'll just stop and aim. You see this rage within my eyes, girl, like you're blocking flames, or I will block all shame. If we're talking girls again, you couldn't firm my frame of mind, I'm talking mindset. I'm MIA with girls like I don't like sex. You know she fucked a lot of guys and said you can't leave her. I never intended for action, but there's been drama. Now trouble keeps on flirting, but they've never kissed karma. I've been grafting, all the dreams I looked after. And please Father, guide me past all disasters, cause all they see the now but never swim further. And fam, there's more to my persona, not a split actor. Them girls are sick actors, manipulating problems to feed sick factors. My problems judge all over my voice is just like X Factor. And ex-girls are missing something, hence the X Factor. And look, them man ain't making any sense, they're just making noise. And small minds and big ends can make a brother lost. And loose girls and tight ends can only favour lost. She says the love is real, but darling, do you love yourself? I know you work for wealth, but you don't even check your health. She says she's lacking in esteem and doesn't know her worth. So how am I supposed to love you if you don't love yourself?